introduction. First of all, I would like to thank the Lord for the blessing in allowing us to gather here today in this important occasion for the 6th World Travel Expo 2022 sponsors and exhibitors briefing. Okada Manila internal stakeholders headed by Mr. Carlo Baldonido, Senior Manager for Destination Marketing and Partnership, for allowing us to use the Crystal Corridor as our venue for this briefing. Our sponsors, Okada Manila as our co-presenter, PNB Bank as our official bank partner, AirAsia Philippines and IMS Asia Philippines, IMO, as our official eye care partner, both gold sponsors, EV Airways and Aloha Boracay Hotel as our corporate sponsor. Our media partners headed by Ms. Peps Bernardo and Ms. Abby Nestro, and also Mr. Paulo Clachete from Click.ph. Our official contractor, City Neon Philippines. At Asia team headed by Ms. Jackie, our Sales and Marketing Director. To our dear exhibitors, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to share with you this afternoon the same speech I have shared during the last contract signing we had with Okada Manila last July 15, 2022. World Travel Expo is the brainchild of Asia Conventions and Exhibitions International Corporation, which was successfully launched last October 2016. Initially, we only aimed to execute a travel fair just like any other travel shows under organizations and private entities. We didn't realize that the demand was so high that the first event led to the success of the second, third, and fourth World Travel Expo. We plan to hold the biggest World Travel Expo in its 5th year to claim that we are getting bigger and getting more influential. Suddenly, a pandemic came and all our projects were hit and halted, leaving us with no choice but to postpone the 2020 physical event and hold an Expo conference last 2021 using a virtual space platform. Come March this year, I received a message from Mr. Carlo Baldonido through our social media platform introducing himself and inviting me to hold an event here in Okada, Manila. Oh, I said, I will think about it because our events are lined up with other venues and maybe I can go there and check. Actually, my aim was to invite him to be a sponsor for the other event, not realizing that soon I will give in to his requested meeting. As I arrived, it came as a surprise because of the warm welcome extended to us by Sir Carlo and the other department heads. They were all enthusiastic and accommodating during our meeting. They showed us around the facility, especially the Crystal Corridor. I was hesitant at first glance because I am not familiar as to how we are supposed to be set up in the O1 area. Wherein other venues are just like open boxes like the one in the other venue. And Okada Manila is well known as a 5-star hotel, so the price may be too expensive for our comeback physical event. I just told Sir Carlo I will think about it. It took me around 2 weeks to decide. I also sought advice from my friends in the media, Ms. Peps and Abby, to assist me in case I plan to organize the event here. Of course, both of them finally convinced me to hold the 6th World Travel Expo at the Crystal Corridor, not to mention the extreme persistence of our beloved Mr. Carlo Baldonido, who was patient enough to answer my questions even late at night and at the same time attended to all my requests. Moving forward, World Travel Expo has proven to be the marketing platform for the travel industry. The event serves as a channel between the international and national tour operators, airlines, companies, and travel authorities. The event itself advocates in championing, supporting, and promoting the best local and international travel options all year round. WTE has brought the ultimate deals and affordable quality prices for travelers who will benefit from getting information on places to visit, as well as transportation and accommodation opportunities. Now, on its 6th year, it will showcase at least 2 230 booths in over 5,758 square meter of space, occupying the other half of Okada Manila's Crystal Corridor, and will consist of affordable travel services packages and more activities such as photography and videography competition, which gathers more ka-wanderers to participate and take part and be curious about the event, as was able to get more attention from our potential event visitors. Other activities also will be highlighted, something that can provide useful and helpful information for both exhibitors and visitors. With our partnership with Tiger Resort Leisure and Entertainment Incorporated, Okada, Manila, we can now claim that World Travel Expo is bigger, better, and more influential as we move to a new destination and home for the travelers. I would like to again take this opportunity to thank the entire management of Okada, Manila, Ms. Wendy Hini, Mr. Alvaro Ramos, and Mr. Carlo Baldonido for the warm welcome and accommodation you have extended to us. World Travel Expo is back and now ready to rebound. Again, my heartfelt gratitude to all the sponsors and exhibitors who joined and supported us, and to those who will still join us this October 21 to 23 at Okada Manila's Crystal Corridor. Let us all come aboard and travel again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Miles B. Caballero, Managing Director at Asia Conventions and Exhibitions International Corps. Now, next up, I'm sure most of you are here to actually find out what are the guidelines and the forms that you need to fill out. Siyempre, when we have something this big, we need to make sure that there are guidelines that we can follow and that there are forms that we need to fill out to secure a spot. Now, no need to worry because we have Ms. Jackie Guzman, Sales and Marketing Director of Asia Conventions and Exhibitions International Corps, as well as Ms. Miles B. Caballero to explain more about the exhibitors' guidelines and forms.
We will discuss the guidelines for Asia. General information. So it's a World Travel Expo. Year 6 venue will be Crystal Corridor, Okada, Manila. So they can check also the information at asiaevents.com and to our Facebook page and IG World Travel Expo PH. Expo's profile: ultimate event for local and international tourism in the Philippines. Commits to provide an effective platform that can help the Philippines in international tourism and its development by promoting sales and brand awareness of participating companies. Will showcase a minimum of 230 booths on a 5,758 square meter space. So now our venue, this is our venue, Crystal Corridor. The guests can catch a glimpse of our iconic resort and showcase the progress of our vision to provide a world-class engineering property and to make the Philippines the biggest travel destination in Asia. So admission details. Entrance fee, we will be having a walk-in entrance fee of 80 pesos and we have 60 pesos for online registrants. Online registrants must bring proof of payment upon entrance. Vaccination card and wearing of face mask upon entry is a must. Scheduled activities are on a first-come, first-served basis. We have the 3-day activities. So for those exhibitors, sponsors who would like to be part of the program in the stage, you can just message us or text us, or you can call us if ever you want to have a schedule during the 3-day event sa stage area po. maybe you can have games or any activity or company presentation. No firearms or deadly weapons allowed inside the exhibition hall. No solicitation, product selling, leafleting, and such will be allowed without the prior approval of the organizers. The organizers should reserve the right to change exhibition rules and regulations without prior notice to ensure the overall success of the event. Next slide, please. Yes. During ingress, nagkaroon po tayo ng changes sa ingress. So, magkakaroon na po tayo ng 2-day na ingress. So, for October 19, our contractor will set up from 12 midnight to 10 p.m. 12 midnight ng 19 hanggang 10 p.m. po yun. And then, also for those who have special design, pwede na po kayong mag-set up ng early para binigyan po tayo ng Okada ng additional 1 day for the setup. So, supposedly October 20 lang. Pero kayo po, pwede tayo mag-set up ng October 19. So, just coordinate with us kung sino pong may special setup para earlier pa lang pwede na kayo mag-set up.
October, yung 12, sabi mo, special design na ba or pwede na yung regular exhibitors lang na mag-set
Yung
up?
regular exhibitors, pwede sila ng depende kasi sa setup nila eh. Kung medyo complicated, mas maganda yung earlier sila mag-set up. So, kung pag naman, pwede na ng 20 from 10 a.m. hanggang 10 p.m. Kung meron lang booth, tapos mga tarps lang, hindi yun mabigat i-set up. So, later na po yung questions at the end of the And then, our event proper will be October 21 to 23 from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sa egress naman, October 23 from 9:30, pwede pa po tayo mag-extend hanggang 11:30. So, matatapos yung event natin ng 9 p.m. So, you can take time, hindi pa tayo pwedeng mag-out until 11:30. So, yun po yung binigay ng Okada. Next slide. Checklist of requirements. So, meron po kayong forms dyan. You have the gate pass. Yun, ng 2 more copies. But we have 3 copies. Exhibitors ID cards. Actually, meron na po. We'll give it to you later. Yung mga nandito po. Pwede na namin issue ng ID. Stand name. Yan po, until 24 lang, diba? So, ilalagay po natin sa fascia board hanggang 24 characters lang. Exhibitors questionnaire. So, yun po, right after the event na po yun yung sasabit sa amin. So, during egress. Hindi tayo pwede mag-egress pag hindi kayo sumagot doon sa exhibitors questionnaire. And the waiver of claim, nandun din po sa forms na sinabit namin sa inyo. And internet requirement. Baka po kasi mas mataas yung requirement nyo sa internet. So, we will request it dun sa IT team po ng Okada. Participation contract. An applicant is officially considered as an exhibitor only upon submission of the duly signed form and upon payment of the participation fees. The signature of the applicant on the said application constitutes a contract. Conditions. All rules and regulations mentioned in the exhibitor's manual shall form part of the contract of participation. So, ito po, later isi-send po namin all the rules and regulations after nung briefing natin. Yun, nandyan lang po sa inyong mga forms. All bulletin circulars issued by the organizer before and during the event proper shall form part of the rules and regulations pertaining to the event. Conditions. The organizers deserves the right to carry out charges whenever deemed necessary for the overall success of the event. In the case of dispute in interpretation of herein mentioned condition, the organizer's decision shall be final and binding. Cancellations. All cancellations must be received in writing. Cancellation of rental of exhibit confirmed and paid prior to the date set forth or subject to fee equal to 50% of the value of exhibit space originally contracted. For cancellations after the date set forth, all outstanding balances become due and payable. No refunds will be made. Participation fees must be paid in cash or in company checks payable to Asia Conventions and Exhibitions International Corp. before the deadline set forth. Failure to do so would mean automatic transfer. Exhibitors must complete construction, decoration, or move-in of exhibits by the data and time stipulated by the organizers. During the egress or move-out period, dismantling of exhibits should begin only at the time of the event officially closed. Dismantling and packing should be completed by 11:30 p.m. Accredited freight forwarders and exhibitors are encouraged to operate lifting equipment within and around exhibition hall. It is advised that each exhibitor must bring their own push cart, trolley, in carrying their materials into the exhibition hall. So ito po yung policy ng Okada. Kung pwede pong it's a must for all of us to bring in yung push and trolley kasi wala pong available. So mahirapan tayo from the egress or dito. Pwede ba dito? Yes, kabila. Oo, at saka doon po. Mahirapan tayo to go to our respective booths kung wala tayong push cart and trolley na individual. Okay? So, yan po yung isa sa policy. The organizers will not accept or receive good on behalf of any exhibitor or any safekeeping of such items after delivery. Exhibitors should arrange for storage, handling, disposal, unpacking, and uncrating of exhibits. No product can be moved in or out during the event operating hours. If products have to carry in, it should be done prior to event opening or after event closing. Completely or partly clearing of the stand before the end of the exhibition is strictly prohibited. The exhibitor is responsible for the safety of his, her exhibit and personal items. The organizer shall not be held liable for any lost items during the ingress and egress periods. Product sampling and demonstration must take place only within the contracted stand booths. They may not take place in the aisle or other common areas within the exhibition hall. Exhibitors are prohibited from sampling, selling products which they do not manufacture or distribute. Hygiene and sanitation must be maintained at all times, particularly during product sampling or demonstration. No use of heating during the exhibition for food concessionaires. No appliance will open flame will be allowed in the individual booths. Exhibitor who wish to conduct sampling tasting must use hot plate or induction cooker only. Microwave, not induction. Induction cooker only. They must also take all necessary steps to avoid environmental pollution. Exhibitor must provide at least one or more fire extinguisher. Actually, yung fire extinguisher should be type for the food concessionaire is type A, K. Kung pwede po yung mga food concessionaires natin mag-bring in ng type K na fire extinguisher sa each booth nila. Any advertising using, for sound system and illuminated signs, any advertising using lighting or sound must have prior approval of the organizer, who may withdraw such permission once granted if the item is in question causes a nuisance to neighboring exhibitors, causes obstruction, or ruin the appearance of the exhibition. The organizer will not be liable for any claims, suit, damages, and costs arising from default or negligence by the exhibitor or his contractors or subcontractors related to his participation exhibition. Exhibitors and or official freight forwarder contractors are required to submit to the organizer waiver of claims form before ingress period. Exhibitors clearance. Exhibitors must accomplish a gate pass form for move out of goods on the last day of the exhibition. The organizer will not be held responsible for any loss or damage that may occur during egress. For cleaning and sanitation, the organizer is responsible for the daily general cleaning of the public areas and passageways. Garbage will be collected at a specific schedule daily to maintain cleanliness in the exhibit area during the event. Empty boxes, trash, and other items for disposal must be gathered and placed along the aisle for pickups of the hall cleaners. Stand cleaning is the responsibility of the exhibitors should ensure orderliness and cleanliness of their booths and immediate frontage at all times. Fire prevention. Each booth exhibitor must have at least one 5-pound type ABCDE fire extinguisher. Roving guards will conduct inspection to ensure compliance with this requirement. So, meron po kasing ang Paranaque na kailangan daw po meron tayong fire extinguisher for each booth. So, yun po ang bago nilang regulation. All food, later po i-discuss ninyo ng Okada. All food kiosks, especially those that will utilize electrical cooking equipment, are required to have at least 10-pound Type K fire extinguisher. Exhibitor must unplug electrical appliances and ensure switches are disconnected at the end of each event day. So, wala naman po yata magti-24-hour pa as of now. The organizer implements security. This is for security and insurance. The organizer implements security precautions in the interest of exhibitors and visitors. It will maintain security at all times. Exhibitors are responsible for any loss, theft, or damage to personal belongings, exhibit items, stand fittings during the construction, exhibition, and dismantling periods. In the event that the exhibitor intentionally or accidentally damages the exhibition hall, facilities, and furnishings, the exhibitor shall be responsible for compensation. Exhibitors are responsible for ensuring goods to be exhibited. Electricity. Exhibitors who require uninterrupted power of entire duration of the event should submit the form to our official contractor. Booth management. Manning of booths. Exhibitor must assign a stand manager for the event. The stand manager or competent staff shall man the booth at all times. Business attire is required to all company representative and stand staff. It is mandatory for stand representatives to have adequate knowledge regarding their products and services. Event hours shall be strictly observed. All stand managers or staff shall be in the booth 30 minutes before opening time. Closing the stand earlier than the closing time set for is strictly prohibited. Exhibitors will be provided badges. Ganito po yung badges natin. Refer to ID cards formed to serve as entry passes. No ID, no entry will be enforced strictly. Strict security will be maintained at the exhibition site. Exhibitors will not be allowed to enter the exhibition hall without their ID cards. Contractor ID passes will also be issued. Refer to ID card form. The contractor pass ID is valid on ingress dates only. The stand manager is responsible for submitting the exhibitor's questionnaire form to the organizer on or before egress. Failure to submit, no egress. Publicity, promotion, and service facility. The organizer will post the promotions and details of all sponsors, exhibitors, and make this available free of charge. So, meron na po kami mga pinost sa paki-check nyo na lang po kung nalagay na yung name nyo dun sa social media namin sa World Travel Expo PH. So, we will issue also po complimentary passes. Available na po siya dun sa registration now. So, for exhibitors and sponsors, 2 to 4 visitors passes will be given per exhibitor. Each complimentary ticket is valid for single entry only. 1 day lang po siya pwede. Advertising must be limited to the confines of each exhibiting company, and noise should be restricted to an acceptable sound level. The organizer reserves the right to determine the acceptability and extent of product demonstration should spectator interfere with the normal traffic flow in the aisle. The organizer had no recourse but to request the exhibitor to discontinue the presentation. Necessary safety precautions must be maintained. Demonstration involving hazardous products should be approved in writing by the organizer and should be supervised by competent exhibitors personnel. Exhibitors are prohibited from sampling products that they not manufacture or distribute. So, sa press media, sponsors exhibit encouraged to submit their promotional collateral, 300 DPI logo and company profile to be included in the social media promotions and press releases. So, magkakaroon po kami ng press con noong October 4 for all the sponsors. Pwede pong mag-submit na yung mga requirements para sa promotions po natin. Registration counter. The registration counter will be located at the entrance of the hall. Organizers booth, the secretariat booth of the organizer will be on hand to entertain all inquiries and attend to the various concerns of the exhibitor sponsors pertaining to the exhibit. Contractors booth. The contractor, our official contractor for ICT Neon Philippines, the contractor booth will be beside the secretariat booth to address all concerns pertaining to their responsibility during the event. Venue regulations. I think Mr. Carlo Bagunido will later na po, after na nung forms namin. Ito na, mag-jockey.
Okay. Ang haba pala na discuss mo, dapat pala mamaya ko na ako mag-clear. Anyway, good afternoon everyone. Some of you kilala na ako and iba medyo bago-bago pa lang. Hindi pa familiar sa akin yung mukha. So anyway, let's proceed sa gate pass. Before we proceed, may questions po ba tayo dun sa discuss for the rules and regulations po natin? Or later na rin din po. Alright, during po sa entrance po natin, may binigay po silang folder. So, dyan po, sa loob po niyan, meron na po yan yung mga forms natin na i-discuss po natin ngayon. So, kung gusto niyo po, pwede niyo na pong ilabas. Alright. So, this one, for the gate pass po natin, meron po kami binigay sa inyo na isa. All you need is to provide 3 pieces. Then, meron pong ingress and egress. So, during first day ng natin, that's yung ingress natin, October 19 and 20. So, i-check nyo lang po yung ingress, then event title, ingress, event date, egress, then exhibitors po kayo, you're welcome to check lang po, exhibitors. Then, dito po, ilalagay lang po natin kung ilang piraso yung ipapasok natin, then kung anong klase yung ipapasok natin. Alright? For example po, isang box ng white box na ganun. So, isa lang po. Hindi po yung every items ilalagay. Hindi naman po ganun. So, kung ilang item, kung ilan, at saka kung anong klaseng items po sa kabila doon. So, like what I discussed earlier, fill up yung form, 3 copies. Copies po sa inyo, copies po sa ingress sa amin, saka sa guard po yung isa. Copy? Thank you. And, okay, so that's it. Yung copy nyo po, ng first day ng ingress, hahawakan nyo po yun. Yun po yung gagawin natin during egress. So, dalawa po kasi yan, ma'am. Requested po natin ng ingress, company, kayo po yun, at kami po ang mag-a-approve po nun. Copy po. Alright, thank you. Next is, alright, exhibitor's ID. Yung po yung discuss ni Ms. Miles kanina, yung ID po natin nandito, ganito po ID po natin. Kami po organizers, sa inyo po, sponsors or exhibitors. Pwede nyo na po kunin yung ID po ninyo, doon po. Meron po na tayo doon. Free IDs po natin is for 9 square meters, 6 pieces, 6 square meters, 5 pieces, 4 square meters, or 4 pieces. Magkano yung additional ID? 100 pesos. Alright. Okay. Siyempre, iba pa rin po yung sponsors po natin. Pero for regular exhibitors, ito po yung, ano po natin, mga pieces po natin. Then kung kailangan nyo po ng additional ID, meron po tayong 100 pesos po each ID. Copy? Okay, thank you. All you need to do lang naman po is to fill up this form, then send us to us para maibigay po namin yung requested ID po ninyo. Alright, thank you. Next slide, please. Alright, for standing form. Ito po yung standing form, ito po yung ginagamit natin sa pangalan natin during yung sa booth po natin na pangalan. Yung lalagay po natin, either ang company po ninyo o yung brand po ninyo. Yung po yung gagawin po natin. So, ito pong box na po to, kung ilang mga letter na ilalagay po natin, bawal po tayo mag-exceed kung ilang box po to. Copy po, sir, ma'am. Kasama po yung space nito, mama. Parang halimbawa si Ate siya. A, B, ganun lang po. Kasama po may space. 24 character po yung kailangan. Alright, thank you. And all you need to do lang naman po is to check lang po to para ma-identify po namin kung gagamitin niyo po ito or hindi. Alright, thank you, copy. Next, please. Alright, questionnaire, exhibitors, questionnaires. Ito po, ma'am, like what Ms. Miles discussed earlier, ibibigay niyo po sa amin to during egress po. Hindi po namin pipirmahan yung egress po ninyo hanggang wala po to. Yung egress po na pipirmahan namin, yun po yung hawak po ninyo, nung ginamit nyo nung ingress po natin. Alright? So, common questions lang naman po yan, ma'am. Next questions, please. Sorry. Waiver of claims also, ibibigay po
Kasi natin yung questionnaire para alam po namin kung successful yung event or hindi. Kasi some of you po hindi sinasabi yung totoo eh. Minsan kailangan po namin malaman kung nakailang bookings kayo or ano, para ma-assess po namin kung successful yung naging event natin or hindi. So you need to answer the questionnaire po, honestly.
Ayun po, waiver of claims lang naman po, this one is all you need to do. I-send lang po sa amin, send nyo lang po sa amin para ito po is hindi po kami liable kung may nawala man po o may naano po sa inyo. Okay? Yun lang naman po. Next, please. Internet requirements. Sa internet requirements,
Si Sir Carlo will provide yata 100 Mbps. 100 Mbps. So meron pong ipo-provide each exhibitor na password for the internet. Ngayon, kung meron pong mag-exceed dun sa requirement, you just have to what's this? Fill this up and then submit it to us para masubmit din po namin sa Okada.
next. Ayun. Priority, same lang naman po.
Same din po, ito yung priority. So, pwedeng dito nyo po i-sign up lahat. Para isahang send na lang.
Okay. So far, yun lang naman po yung mga forms po natin na kailangan i-accomplish. Last question po before po mag-anuman questions po sa inyo. Kasi lahat, I've been in this industry for almost 11 years. Ang dilemma lang natin during ingress is, yung mga nandito, sila representative, pero iba ang pupunta sa ingress. Diba? So, what I suggesting guys, with you guys is, kung ano po yung form po na gate pass po sa inyo, na nasa inyo, na binigay namin, is pwedeng ibigay nyo na po doon sa mag-i-ingress. Kasi time na po mangyayari, pag nandyan na po sila, hindi na po nila alam kung ano gagawin nila dito. Yun po nagiging dilemma natin during ingress po natin. Alright? Copy guys? Okay, questions, clarifications? Yes, ma'am. For parking, deliveries.
Saan kaya po, sir, ang ano? Saan dito?
Ma'am, i-answer namin yan later. Magtotalk pa rin po yung Okada at saka po yung contractor natin.
Yes.
So, tatapusin lang muna namin yung forms. Babalikan po namin lahat ng questions later after po namin na po mag-discuss ang Okada. Tsaka po ang PNP magdi-discuss rin po for our merchant as a merchant partnership po natin. Sige.
Yeah,
So, tapusin po na namin and then we'll turn over the stage sa Okada po.
I'm sure na excited na po silang lahat. Again, thank you so much, Ms. Miles Caballero, Managing Director of Asia Conventions and Exhibitions International Corps, and Ms. Jackie Guzman,